Hey guys, Primal Chaos here. Welcome to the channel. Okay, so this time I'm going to do something that I haven't done yet. Surprisingly, it's one of those bands that I've kind of been missing out on for this whole time, and I'm not sure exactly how I managed to dodge it up until now. Not that I was trying to. I The reason I haven't really got into Jinjer in these reviews is obviously the biggest song, the one that went super viral a year or so ago, was Pisces, and it was that video in the that live setting, and the reason I didn't feel like doing that song was because I've heard the song, I've seen the video before, I'm familiar with the gimmick, I guess you could call it, which is that's really diminishing. Obviously, the singer's talent is extreme. She's a unique diamond in a sea of stones. But I felt like because it wouldn't be a fair reaction to do that. But they've got plenty of other material. So today I'm going to rectify that. And you guys have been throwing this at me a fair bit too. So I'm going to do Vortex by Jinjer. I have no context for this song. I assume there's going to be some singing and some screaming. Maybe, I'm not sure. Maybe just all screaming. Who knows? But yeah, I really liked what I saw with Pisces. So this has, I guess, been a fairly long time coming. Thank you again for all the recommendations. If you've watched a couple of my videos, which a lot of you seem to have, don't forget to click like and subscribe because it really does help, guys. And yeah, I'm going to drop it in right now. Cool guitar. Oh, yeah. Listen to that drummer's feel. That's insane. Really nice riff too.
Like a lunatic, frantic. The man in the room looks so dramatic with a tattoo on his right foot. The spiral traffic feels too dramatic. Too dramatic.
I would have expected screaming there. Keep them guessing. I need to stop it somewhere, otherwise I'm just going to keep going. That is so good. Okay, let's go from the top. First of all, I love her tone. I think she has a really pleasant singing voice to listen to, which may sound strange when she's known for being the girl who screams, right? But I'm really enjoying the way that she harmonizes with herself. Her melody choices are really good. But let's talk about the band. I mean, these guys are true to God musicians. These aren't dudes who liked some heavy music and picked up instruments and played in their garage. These are probably, they have all of the elements of guys who went to music school. You know what I mean? Even just the choice of instruments, the flavor, the feel. A lot of them melodically and rhythmically comes from jazz backgrounds. You can 100% tell that. Jazz, funk, even. There's just so much going on. It's hard. I was trying to find somewhere to rationally stop and sort of assess it, but it just keeps going. And there's some musical elements in there that really elevate it too. There's not a lot of repetition. It just keeps moving and evolving, and it's just stunning. That's so good. I'm gonna have to do that thing where I jump way back just so I can pick up on some things.
On his right foot, the spiral traffic feels too dramatic. Too dramatic.
Nice harmonies. And it was a great choice to hold off because that typically would be where I'd expect her to start screaming and have that high impact sort of crossover. But I suspect they're holding off on that to be able to bring that in later and let the song elevate the way naturally as it goes along. If there's any screaming at all, I don't know. listen to those riffs. Wow.
And inside, there's a golden land. It's rolling and robbing.
Great mix too. It's really clean.
Oh, how heavy is the fall. It bends its
That little little chromatic sort of thing or whatever it was. Oh, I gotta say, I love the drummer's philosophy to rhythm in this song. It's just, I don't think I've heard a single straight kick snare groove. It's all just in time random hits and fills. Like it makes it seem so progressive and organic. It's, here comes the screaming. Let's go back. Come on, these little... I can't get over how dry the drum kit is. It sounds like you're in the room with them in this video. There's no production or extra effectiveness. It's just a really dry kit, which lends itself great to this kind of music because it's just like, it's almost like, rather than being a rock drum sort of aesthetic, it's almost like percussion. You know what I mean? Like you could play the same song with some congas or, you know, something like that. And I mean, there's just so much going on. I can't even keep up. Hang on, let me jump back. I love the aggression in this part. One of the ways you can tell educated, competent musicians is the way that they can utilize like harmonic dissonance in just the right places and just the right ways. So, you know, as the song obviously progresses along, it devolves more into chaos. You can hear that through, you can see it in the music video. There's definitely a progression. You can hear it in the use of harsh vocals and things like that. But more than anything, the riffs become more and more chaotic and off kilter and dissonant. Rhythmically, everything changes as well. But just the choice of like modal harmony in their rhythm writing, it sounds like you're going crazy over time. And they've layered that in beautifully. It doesn't feel like, okay, here's the part of the song where it gets mental. It's like this slow progression as it's gone along. It starts out quite peaceful and calm. And now it's like this hurdy-gurdy of just insanity, you know? I mean, it feels like if this was how your mind was working, you would see shit flying around the room. It's all getting sucked into the vortex. What a cool video. Oh, come on. What the hell? I just want to point at the sky and yell, Kaiju! Wow. Wow. Okay, I hate to break up the party, but the bills has got to get paid. You guys know about Enchroma, right? I've talked about it every single video. 1 in 6 guys, 1 in 200 women are colorblind, and that may be you. And if you feel like you're always making terrible color choices, or you're calling out colors and people are telling you, you know, you're wrong, or looking at you with really quizzical looks, that's been my experience. So yeah, just jump in the comments, in the description, click on the link, it'll take you to Enchroma, and you can get your eyes tested. And if you find that you are colorblind, you can grab some corrective glasses. Just use the code CHAOS in the checkout to get 10% off. Tell them Primal Chaos sent you. Okay, how come you guys never told me that Jinjer was this good? I honestly, like, I knew they were good. Like, you can tell in Pisces the musicianship is top shelf, but these guys really know how to compose a song. Like, it's a whole other level. There is a lot of, in the genre of metalcore, deathcore, even hardcore, there's a lot of musical proficiency thrown around. You know, like the, you know, guitar playing in Lorna Shore, for example, or, you know, just the Killswitch's ability to just write crazy good riffs and things like that. But this is a little bit more than that. This is more of like a, like metalcore slash, I'm not sure if these guys fall into deathcore or metalcore. I'm still trying to figure out the boundaries on that. But it's more of a fusion with jazz and funk, that you don't typically find in this genre that so far that I've heard. I'm sure there's other examples out there. I'm trying to think. I heard a little bit of a band called Hackin', which I'll probably get around to as well. I don't know enough about them to have spoiled doing clean reaction videos for them. But I feel like there's a lot of that same jazzy energy in that band. So there's probably loads more, and I'm sure you guys will fill me in the comments as well. But this was just a perfectly composed song. Everything about it just hit at the right time, the right way, the right energy. Everybody's really competent. Vocally, it's brilliant as well. I don't know what else to say. I'm a little bit speechless. I expected to go into this and be like, oh, okay, yeah, they're doing this and doing that, but I didn't expect to discover my new favorite band. I really, really like this. You know, I mean, obviously a lot of the comments to do Jinjer probably came about from, you know, people sitting through one of my Spirit Box ones, and they're like, well, if you like female vocals, then check this chick out. But really, while there are a lot of similarities, there's a world of difference between these two bands musically. You know, taking apart the fact that, okay, the singer can sing and scream, that's, and you know, they do a lot of dissonant riffs and things like that. That's about the only real comparisons I can draw. There's a lot of differences, and they're both equally as good. But for me, musically, this tickles my fancy just a little bit more. That said, you know, all of the songs I've already done reactions to at Spirit Box, I punish every single day driving to and from work, you know. So it's not like I'm comparing them as far as which one's better. But man, did I engage with this musically right now. This is so good. Yeah, hit me up with any more suggestions, preferably songs with music videos, because I like to watch what's going on. Even if it's a lyric video, that's fine. But man, thank you so much for everybody who recommended this. It was such a journey. All right, that's about it from me, guys. Thanks again for the comments. If you haven't already, hit like and subscribe. Trying to get my subscriber count up to, well, I mean, at first I was like, let's get to 100. And then I blinked and it was 200. We're now at 250. Let's see if we can hit 1,000 subs. I reckon we can do it. I reckon. I think I saw something the other day, 90% of my views are coming from non-subscribed users. So there's a lot of room for improvement there, guys. If you like what I do, if you like the energy I bring to these songs, come along for the ride. Hit subscribe. Thanks again, guys. I'll see you on the next one.